Once upon a time in Lego World, Anna and Elsa were getting ready for Christmas Day. Anna wanted to ask Santa for some magical powers like Elsa the Queen because she wanted to be like her sister. Elsa finds it embarrassing sometimes that Anna wants to be like her, but she doesn't let it show. Later that day, Santa came to the people in Lego World. He decided to take his snowmobile so the reindeer could have a rest. When he arrived in Arendelle, the sisters were so excited that they ran right out to greet Santa. Anna told Santa that she would love some magical powers different to Elsa. Instead of ice powers, she wanted fire powers because then she can make toast quicker, and then she can also make a fire so she can make s'mores whenever she wants. Elsa wanted 2 soft toys, one of her and one of her sister. Olaf just wanted a Christmas ornament of himself because he wanted it last year, but changed his mind when he saw the latest range of baby unicorn soft toys. As Santa was leaving, Kristoff and Sven arrived and yelled out, "Santa, wait!" They wanted something for Christmas too. Sven wanted a box of carrots and Kristoff wanted an electric guitar. Santa said to all 5 that he couldn't promise anything but would try his best, and then he made his way back home. Once Santa arrived back at the North Pole, he gave the request to the elves and told them to get a wriggle on as it was now Christmas Eve. On the other side of the kingdom, bad boy Hans had managed to break out of prison. He had hatched a plan to ruin Christmas for everyone in Arendelle. With revenge on his mind, he made his way to the village, first stopping to steal supplies from the wandering Oaken's trading post. Oh, and sauna!
Yoo-hoo!
Meanwhile, back in Arendelle, Elsa and Anna were putting up decorations in the castle. While Elsa finished putting up the wreaths, Anna set up the Christmas tree. Once they had finished, it was bedtime. But before they went to bed, they put their stockings up. They were so excited and looking forward to Christmas so much that it took a long time for them to fall asleep. They fell asleep just minutes before Santa arrived in Arendelle. He had a big night ahead and quickly got to work delivering all the presents in Arendelle, making sure that the royal sisters got theirs first. On the outside of the village, Hans was hiding, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Once he saw Santa leave the village, he immediately put his plan into action. He trashed the pretzel stand, pushed over the Christmas tree in the middle of the village, kicked the snowman, and broke the village post box. Anna and Elsa woke to the noise of destruction and quickly got dressed before heading out to investigate. They arrived in the village square and to their surprise they found Hans loading up a trolley full of presents. Anna confronted Hans and told him to stop ruining Christmas this instant. Hans laughed and told her that she can't stop him this time. He takes kung fu lessons every Wednesday in jail. Hans then quickly threw a barrage of snowballs at the girls. Anna went to block the attack, but was so angry that instead fires out flames which melted the surge of snowballs. Hans and Elsa are shocked to see what just happened. Anna then told Hans that she was not impressed with his lack of Christmas spirit and he needs to have a word with himself. Enraged by Anna's lecture, Hans leaped forward to do one of his fancy flying karate kicks that he learned in prison, but is quickly frozen to a block of ice by Elsa. Hans knew that this was the only time he would be cooler than the greatest Christmas villain of all time, Hans Gruber, the man behind the siege of Nakatomi Plaza in 1988. Minutes later, Sven and Kristoff arrived and suggested that they take Hans the popsicle back to prison before they open their presents. Elsa and Anna agreed and said that they'll meet them back at the palace. When Kristoff and Sven arrived at the prison, Hans was still a block of ice, so they had to wheel him into prison with a sack barrow. Kristoff shut the prison door and told Hans to chill out and walked out of the prison all cool-like. Back at the palace, Elsa and Anna finished getting things ready just as Kristoff and Sven arrived back. Now it was time for them to open their presents. Sven was delighted to find that his present was a box of carrots. And Kristoff was so amped when he unwrapped a shiny new Fender Stratocaster. He immediately started to crank out some mean riffs. Olaf's Christmas wish of wanting a Christmas ornament of himself came true. And Elsa was overjoyed to receive Anna and Elsa dolls. Anna's suspicions that she received her Christmas present early grew when she unwrapped an empty box. Her theory that she had now had powers was confirmed when she was able to start the fire in the living room. She was so happy that she yelled s'mores for everyone, and they all had a very happy Lego Frozen Christmas. The end. Oh no, I nearly forgot. Once Bad Boy Hans had thawed out, he noticed that there was a little present from waiting in jail. He excitedly opened it up, only to find a lump of coal and a note from Santa saying, "Hopefully this will help to warm your cold, cold heart." The real end!
Thank you for watching LEGO Builds. We really appreciate all of your support. If you have enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on the next video. You can now support LEGO Builds on Patreon. If this is something that you would like to do, please click the link in the description below to follow to our Patreon page. LEGO Builds is now also on Instagram and Twitter. Follow us to take a look behind the scenes of LEGO Builds and what we're currently working on.
What, Pascal? Batman's here? Quick, retrieve the stairway!